to another episode of Cardi Kitchen. Today is bagel day, homemade bagels. And I've got this recipe from my daughter-in-law, Katie, and it's pretty simple. I'm really impressed how simple this is, even for a guy who's a savory cook can make bagels. All right, so let's talk about our ingredients today. You need a cup of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, and then 1 cup of Greek plain yogurt, and then 1 egg white to it's egg wash, you know, so you can put on your toppings. And then your toppings. I do everything bagel. I got this at Trader Joe's. It's really actually very good. And then some sesame seed, and then I'm doing some jalapeno, and then of course that's a little bit of shmia, which is chive and onion that I like to put on my bagels after they're cooked.
Cream cheese.
Cream cheese. What did I just say? Okay, so let's get this rolling. You put your flour in. You put your salt and your baking powder, and you want to whisk this really good. Just mix those three up really good. Then you want to flour your top here for when you roll the dough or the bagel mixture. And then we're going to take our yogurt and we're going to fork this in. And this is going to be like kind of clumpy, if you want to use the word clumpy, right? Pour it out on your floured board. Now, you want to knead this, but not like you would your regular dough, right? You're going to just get this together, and it's going to be tacky or sticky in the beginning, and then you want to end up to be a little bit tacky, right?
Don't add flour.
You don't have to add flour. You don't have to add water, nothing. It doesn't look like it's going to come together, but I promise you, in the next couple of minutes here, it will be like magic. Now, my daughter-in-law likes mini bagels, so she takes this recipe, and what this recipe really was made for is 4 regular-sized bagels. She takes it and she makes this one batch, and then she cuts it into 8, and she makes 8 little bagels. I love the mini bagels. They're nice in the morning. You know, like I said, with your cream cheese or some honey or some peanut butter or whatever your liking is. But it is good. All right, so you can see, look it's lightly tacky, which is what you want. And again, you don't want to overdo this. So I make this kind of like into a bread shape because I'm going to cut this into 4. I'm going to make 6 bagels. I'm going to make 2 large or 2 regular size. Then I'm going to take the other 2 and make it into 4. So we'll have 6 bagels total. So you can see the small bagels and the large bagels. All right. Now you want to get your oven. Your oven should be up to 375 right now. And you want to get your pan ready. And then, you know, once we get this all rolling here, then you just put them in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. And at the 20-minute mark, you want to check your bagels for your small ones. And then for the large ones at the 25-minute mark, you want to check. And again, these become really light and airy and fluffy. They're delicious. So let's go ahead and cut this. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half, right? And then I'm going to cut this one in half. That'll make our 2 large bagels. I'm going to cut this one in half, and then cut this one in half, and then this one in half. And these will make our 4 small bagels. So you just set these off to the side, and you're going to roll the small ones. I like to roll to about 3 to 4 inches, right? And if you need a little extra flour, you can put a little extra flour, but you want to roll these kind of like a cigar, right? Get them in, you know, right right there. And I make them about, you can see, about 5 inches for the small bagel. Okay, about 5 inches. And then you just turn these in. You form them like a bagel. That's it. That's the baby. So let me get one of the large ones going. This one is about 7.5 to 8 inches, depending on how thick you want them, right? But I like to roll them out. Again, always start from the middle and get that dough to come out to the edges. And again, 8.5, right? I mean, that looks about the right size. And again, you just make your bagel. And again, there's no proofing. You don't have to boil these. Nothing. That's why this recipe is so fun and quick. And it's about a 10-15 minute, you know, prep time, and that's it. We'll get this last one rolled out. So now it's our topping time. So I just get my plate here, bring the egg wash over, and you just kind of, you know, just move it around so it's not so runny, right? And then I'm going to take my ingredients, and we're going to do everything bagel first with a little bit of, well, it's even got a little extra, in there, sesame seed. So you just take your egg wash over the top, pick up your bagel, and just kind of roll it. Now if you want to get all the sides, you can. You can do it all over if you want, just depending on how many you would like. All right? Now I like jalapenos, so my next one, I'm going to put a few jalapenos on here. Ooh, I'll do a smaller one. Here we go. And there's the jalapeno bagel. Do a large one here. That's it. Put it there. Now, if you just want a plain bagel, just brush your egg all around, and it'll get nice and glistening and beautiful. We'll just do one plain. Then we're going to do a, hold on, let me move that for you, Kelly. We'll do a poppy, see, I keep thinking about Wizard of Oz. Sesame seed. I should think about McDonald's all-two beef patties, right? And then the last one here, we'll do a little mixture of everything. How's that? Little sesame, little everything. And we'll do one all around. How's that? Get that on all done out of the whole thing. All right, so now we're going to put these on our cookie sheet and put them in the oven. Okay, so we're going to transfer these now into the pan. So you want to get some Pam and spray your parchment paper so they don't stick. And then just transfer these over. And again, they're going to be a little sticky, not too sticky. You're going to put this on the top rack of your oven at 375 degrees. Again, the small ones about 25 minutes. The bigger ones about 30 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and put these in and then come back and enjoy some homemade bagels. Okay, and here they are, our little bagels. Look how beautifully brown they are. They're nice and soft. Boy, they're hot. Are they perfect shaped bagels? No, but they're my shaped bagels, and that's okay. All right. Take them off the hot plate. Let's cut into one. Let's do it. Listen to that. How light and airy they are. Even to the crunch. All right, so let's take a bite now. Take a little schmear. Put it right on there. Boy, they're steaming hot. Oh man. Again, the bagel is again so soft and airy. These are crunchy on the outside, nice and moist in the inside. To store these, I would put them in a a baggie. You can freeze them, take them out a little at a time, or eat them all at once. It's up to you. Well, another Cardi in the kitchen. In the can. And I want to thank a special thanks and shout out to my daughter-in-law, Katie, for this wonderful recipe. I don't have to buy bagels anymore. Have a great day. See you on the next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe.